Is this our crew?
This is our crew.
All right. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I am Professor Bugman. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much to the library for having me. Now, before I get started, I do have a few rules to go over to make sure that you have a safe and fun time. You specifically. Rule number one is I need you all to turn off your voices and turn on your listening ears. I have a lot of really cool things to show you, but it's going to be really hard for you guys to learn about everything if you and your neighbor are talking to each other, or if you're shouting out over me. So please, shh, listening ears. Turn on those listening ears. Rule number two is now that you are in your seats, please stay where you are. I will come to you. If I have something really cool to show you, like for example, this, I'm either going to put it up on my handy dandy microscope. Who dropped that? I'm either going to put up my handy dandy microscope and we're going to see tiny little details in jumbo size, or I'm going to hold it in my hand and I'm going to come to you. You do not need to get up. You do not need to go anywhere. You do not need to run up to the table and go, Professor Bugman, it's my turn. Because I will come to you. In fact, if you're moving around, it's going to make it extra hard for me to keep track of who has and hasn't had a turn. So please, stay where you are and I will come to you. Now, if you don't want a turn, that's a-okay. You don't have to. You can say no thank you and I will move on. Now, when I'm nice and close, that might be your chance for a gentle touch, which is my third very important rule. Please use gentle hands. As big and scary as these guys might seem, I promise you that you are far bigger and scarier. You are a giant monster compared to these guys. A huge, city-smashing, building-stomping, fire-breathing, upside-down, inside-out monster compared to these guys. Now think if a giant monster was on their summer vacation and they showed up and they wanted to pet a human. Would you want a giant monster to pet you like that? Would that feel really good? No. What if they're really scared? They go, oh, this human's really scary, he's gonna bite me. Would that feel really good? No, that's like, I mean, keep in mind, your hand's the size of a truck. This is getting a high five from a truck. I think there's a reason why we look both ways before we cross the street, is we don't like getting high fives from a truck. Would it feel really nice if they squeezed you to see how strong your bones are? No, so please, since you are the giant monsters today, it is up to you to use gentle giant monster hands. Please use gentle pets. In fact, pet them like this, like they were tiny little kitty cats. So again, listening ears, stay in your seats, and please use gentle hands. Now, since we're talking about bugs, who can tell me what does it mean for something to be a bug? Yes, 6 legs. What if it has 8? Can a bug have 8 legs? Can a bug have 4 legs? Or 24 legs? Yeah, okay, well, all right, so maybe it's not the exact number of legs. Yeah, they can come on in. Maybe it's not the exact number of legs. So if it's not the number of legs that makes something a bug, what is it then? How do you know something's a bug if you're looking at it? Well, let me ask you this. Let's say I opened up this box and it was full of ants. Give me a thumbs up for yes or a thumbs down for no. Are ants bugs? All right. Pretty much good agreement on that one. What if I opened up this box and it was full of mosquitoes? Are mosquitoes bugs? Yes or no?
What is it?
Yes, mosquitoes? You want mosquitoes?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, what about lobsters? Are lobsters bugs?
No. They see.
Interesting. Actually, you know what? I do see a couple of thumbs up. We don't entirely agree on that. Some of us say yes, some of us say no. Some of us say maybe. Interesting. By the way, that's where science happens, by the way. Oh, my friend, I need you to not be shouting out. By the way, that's where science happens. When scientists don't agree on something or they can't quite come up with the right answer, then that means that it's time to investigate further, gather more science, gather more information. So disagreeing in science is not a bad thing. In fact, it means there's more fun to be had. What about spiders? Are spiders bugs? All right. What about snails? Are snails bugs?
No.
All right, well if snails are bugs, then surely their cousins, the octopuses and clams, are bugs too, right?
No.
Are octopuses bugs?
No.
Are cats bugs?
No.
Is this a bug?
No.
No. The problem is that the reason why we actually can't quite seem to agree is because bug, when I asked you what a bug is, there really isn't actually an answer. The word bug comes from an old English word, boog, which is something or somebody who's creepy and lurks around. Like, for example, has anybody ever heard of the boogeyman? Who's heard of the boogeyman? So if you've heard of the boogeyman, you've actually heard the word bug used in that old-timey meaning. That's where that word comes from, boog, something or someone who's creepy and lurks around. But scientists really can't work with words like that because they don't really have a concrete meaning. It's a vibe, really. So we come up with these big old words like arthropods. Say arthropods.
Arthropod.
Now, arthropods is a scientific word that we can work with. We can run with it. We can do things with it because it has a very specific meaning. And now this is not just a big giant jumble of letters. This is actually made up of real other words. For example, arthro. Guys, hold up your hands. Now give your fingies a little bend. Are your fingers just wet floppy noodles?
No.
No. Now, why don't you give your wrist a bend too? Do you see how your wrist only bends in one spot? Or like bend your elbow? Or maybe rotate your shoulder?
No.
Okay, now bend the top of your head. Yeah, bend the top of your skull. Come on, just do it. Okay, fine then. If that's not easy enough, bend your shin right here. Come on, everybody, pivot your shin right there. Bend it. No, it's not gonna work because there's no joints there. Now, arthro is a science word for joint or a place where your body can bend. So like if you get old like me, you might get arthritis. So when you hear about the word arthritis, that is arthro, joints, and itis, some sort of illness. Now, arthro means joint, pod means leg. So who can tell me what arthropod must mean? What do you think?
Legs that can bend easily?
Legs that can bend, bendy legs. So are we bugs?
No.
No, so it's not just the name. The other part is their skeleton. Can I see your skeleton, please? Show us your bones. Can I see your bones? Can I?
I'll show you mine.
Yeah. Okay. Show us your bones. There's your skin. Where's your bones? Where's your bones?
Here.
Right here.
Inside.
I see your skin. Where's your bones?
In here.
Oh, in. That's right. So sorry about that. So you and I, we have bones on the inside. We're not arthropods. We're vertebrates.
Oh, yeah, this is
Say
wrong.
vertebrates.
Vertebrates.
Now, vertebrates is the group of animals we belong to. And vertebrates have an internal bone structure made of calcium and collagen and other proteins and minerals. But arthropods, they have an exoskeleton. Say exoskeleton.
Exoskeleton.
Hey, what does that red sign up there say?
Exit.
And where do exit doors lead us?
Outside.
So outside, exo, exit. That's actually, again, the same words. There's a lot of etymology in entomology, as in the study of words and the study of bugs. So an exoskeleton is a bone structure on the outside of their bodies. Essentially, every job that your bones have, their body has on the outside in a plastic suit of armor, including shape, protection, structure, and even movement. Their muscles grab onto this exoskeleton and pull it, just like our bones. Lastly, I want you to take your hands and shove them in your armpits, or you can shove them under your bum if you'd like. Hopefully it's not too wet and smelly in those places. You took a bath today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Who said no? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
But is it cold in your armpits?
No.
No, in fact, it's quite warm. You guys, we're not just any old vertebrates, we're mammals. And as mammals, we are constantly burning so much extra energy. It's one of the reasons why we eat 3 meals a day rather than 3 meals a week, like a reptile does. And so you're burning tons of extra energy to keep your body at the same hot temperature. In fact, you're so hot, you're glowing. Take a look at the person next to you.
You can't see
You see them glowing?
No.
You see them shining like a light?
Yes, I can see you.
So the problem is that they're glowing in a color you can't see. So if you imagine a rainbow, right? Imagine a beautiful rainbow. It's got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. But that's actually a very narrow range of the colors that exist. It's just the ones we can see. For example, microwave is a color. Or another color is radio or X-rays. You are glowing in a color called infrared. So it's a color that's deeper than red. Your eyes can't see there, but for example, this camera can see infrared. And so if you point this camera at hot objects, you can actually see that infrared light glowing out from within them. So this camera can see that glowing infrared light shining out from my mammal body, and it turns it into a picture where bright yellow and orange is hot, and dark and purple and blue is cold. My friend, could you have a seat in the horseshoe shape, and that way I don't trip over you? Do you think you could wander your way over to the side? Or maybe a grown-up can help. Thank you so much. So, but let's take a look at, for example, this thing. Does this thing glow bright and hot?
Yeah. No, your hand behind it does.
Yeah. See, look at the crab here. The crab does not glow bright and hot. It is dark and cold. The crab is not warm-blooded, partially because it's not blooded at all, it's a toy. But arthropods are also cold-blooded. Wherever they go, that's their body temperature. Right now in this air-conditioned room, your body's actually working harder to heat yourself up. But an arthropod, their body temperature is going to start dropping. So, let's move on to checking. Let's move on to checking our first living specimens. All right, let's see. Does anybody know what this little guy is?
A roly-poly.
Roly-poly is a very common name. Sometimes they're called pill bugs, or potato bugs, or sow bugs.
Isopod.
Isopod is what their scientific grouping that includes all of them. But, question, is a roly-poly an arthropod? Does it belong in this family right here? What should I look for?
Jointed legs.
Jointed legs. All right, well, let's take a really close look. This is why I brought the microscope. Let's see. Oh, let's get a little closer look.
It's literally the picture. It's literally a picture
Now it's so blurry.
on that.
All right, let's see. Does this guy have jointed, bendable legs?
No.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have legs and they can't bend or move?
He does indeed.
Ah, make sure that you don't just guess and say yes or no. Make sure that you make like a scientist and use your observation skills. Does this guy have jointed, movable, bendable legs?
Yes.
Yes, he does. Okay, come on, guy. Come.
I'm happy.
Does he have a plastic? All right, bye. Does he have a plastic armor skeleton? Yes, and my dude, you just need to hold still. Okay, fine. Next test. It's hard to tell his temperature, unless of course we use some scientific tools. When I point this, you can see him right there on the piece of wood. Do you see him glowing? No, he's the same temperature as this piece of wood he's sitting on. He's cold-blooded. So, is he an arthropod? Yes, he is. All right. Good investigation. I'm going to put it back before he decides to be an arthropod somewhere else. Now, when we talk about arthropods, now that we understand which group he's in, we can get into the branch of that family. Arthropod is like a big tree with many different branches. There's 4 main branches of this tree, and he belongs to crustaceans. Can you say crustacean? It's like the word crust and then Asian, which is like ocean, but with an A instead. So crustaceans is famous for individuals like the crabs and lobsters and shrimp and barnacles, but actually, roly-polies are crustaceans. And there's a few ways that we can identify crustaceans. First of all, does anybody know what these long, skinny things are?
Antennas.
Yes, sir, in the red. Big, that guy right there. Antenna, everyone? Antenna. Make your antenna right here. Now, antenna are positioned right where their noses would be. In fact, they do a lot of the same jobs. They go, they smell, they hear, they feel. Basically, it's what it is a very important sensory appendage. Imagine, if you will, a world where you did not know if, say, this was food, or if it was a friend, or if it was a random object, or if this was a deadly predator like a grizzly bear trying to eat you, and the only way you could find out was, what are you? Are you a bear? Are you a dragon? Are you a car? Are you a cheesecake? Right? Imagine if that was your world. Not very safe. So antennae allow them to smell and feel and gather information from a much safer distance. And if you look here, they don't have a neck. A lot of crustaceans, yeah, no neck. They're like this. A lot of crustaceans like this, yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you have velvet ants?
I will not tell you right away what I have, but I like your curiosity. So crustaceans often don't have necks. Their head and their chest are fused into one lump called a cephalothorax, which means head chest. And so they have a head chest up front, and in the back, they have an abdomen. Now, abdomen can mean belly or tail or booty. It's all of these things. And if you look, oh, my friend, can you have a seat, crisscross applesauce, please? And if you have, on the bottom of their booty, what do you see? My friends, can you please sit up crisscross applesauce? That way you can show everybody how we should be sitting. What do crustaceans have on the bottom of their booty? What do you see? Legs. They have booty legs. So, booty legs. He's got the right idea. So if you look for antenna, no neck, booty legs, you could probably find a crustacean. Let's move on to our first hands-on specimen. Here's our first hands-on specimen. So remember what I said? We're staying right where we are. We are using gentle hands. If you don't want to turn, that's A-okay. But what we're checking for is you're using your information that you can gather with your eyes and your hands.
What is he?
Well, here's a good question. Is it an arthropod based on what you can feel and see? What do you think? What does it feel like? What does it feel like?
What is that?
How does it feel? Ooh, we have a confirmation that it is hard. Maybe like plastic? Does it feel like plastic? What do you think? Does it feel like plastic? What do you think? Does it have jointed, bendable legs?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Would you like a turn? No? Okay. Is it really nice and warm like your armpits? No, he's cold. Yeah, there you go. Good hand choice. You do? I can see you were very excited. Give it a try. Come on, you got this. You got this. You're doing awesome. Yeah, bravery. Woohoo! Bravery and scientific curiosity. All right. All right, but let's, of course, double check. Let's double check with our instruments. Does he glow bright under the camera?
No.
No, you can see his dark outline. He's dark and cold. My friend, could you sit in the horseshoe shape, please? Maybe right there, in front of that stool. So he's got jointed legs, a plastic exoskeleton, and he's cold-blooded. Is this guy part of the arthropod family?
Yes.
Now, picture in your mind your best earthworm. All right, now rotate that earthworm for free. Okay, now on that earthworm, do you see jointed legs?
No.
When you touch that earthworm in your mind, is it hard and plastic?
No.
No. Do you think an earthworm's an arthropod?
No.
No, they're not. They're part of a different group called annelids, the segmented worms. All right, so let's dig a little deeper at this guy. Is it a crustacean? How should I look? Who can tell me? What should I look for?
Antennas.
Antenna! All right, let's take a look for antenna on this guy. You ready? I know we can get a better view up here, and let's focus. Does he have antenna?
Yes.
He does, and they're in the right spot. Look, they're kind of right here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I give him a gentle chin bump, he's got a head with a neck. He can do this. He can go, yo, giant monster. You're like, what are you doing? Oh my God. All right, what else should I look for? Because we're off to a weird start. What else should I look for crustaceans? Yes.
Neck.
Well, we just found that he does have one. It's something a little sillier, though. Yes.
Booty legs.
Booty legs! Well, let's take a look. Does he have legs on his booty? No, no booty legs. Actually, here's an interesting thing. Do you see how the bottom of his booty has those armor-plated lines? And the top doesn't? It's like there's something covering it. Because there's another body part that he has that crustaceans do not. Because he is part of another group of arthropods. It's my favorite group. It's the biggest group. He is an insect. Everybody? Insect. So he is an insect. Now insects have a head. They can do this. They have antennae, just like their crustacean cousins, right here on their face. They have a chest, and it has 6 legs. How many legs does an insect have?
6.
Let's count together just to make double sure. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
6, 7. 6, 7.
let's count. 1, 2, 3. And on this side we got 4, 5, 6. It adds up. It's always 6. Think about any vertebrates like us who live on land. Whether it's humans, or it's horses, or it's dinosaurs, or frogs, or turtles, you're always going to see 2 limbs up front, 2 limbs in the back, or 4 in all. In fact, we're part of a vertebrate group called the tetrapods, which means 4 legs. So insects have 6 legs. They have a booty with no legs, or booty belly with no legs. And what else do they have that makes them really special? They have wings. Insects have wings. And they're the only invertebrates, and definitely the only arthropods with the ability to fly. Now this guy, what we saw, the reason why the bottom looks different than the top is because the top has a special set of armor wings. Because they have 4 of them, that means 2 wings can be for flying, and 2 wings can do another job. For example, in beetles, they're famous for the front wings being armored. That's why he felt so tough and strong. But is he this strong?
No!
What would happen if I bit him? What would happen to him though?
Break him.
He would go crunch, right? So he's super tough. Even as far as beetles go, this guy's really strong. But I'm still a giant monster. So how is he supposed to protect himself? Yes.
Armor.
Well, would that armor stop rocks that are bigger than his whole body? No, that's not going to protect him. Well, have you ever gotten stung by a bee?
No.
Was it nice?
No.
What, you're telling me a tiny little bee somehow managed to hurt you? What, did it have like really big boxing gloves? Like,
No.
what does a bee have?
Well. A stinger.
It does have a stinger, but let me ask you this.
Venom.
Let's think, because I was going to say, imagine if there's a giant 50-story tall monster the size of a skyscraper attacking the city, and you go up to it with a safety pin and go, boing. You think that's going to stop that monster? No. See, we're giant, strong, invincible monsters. A tiny little poking needle is really not going to do anything to us. You probably don't feel it. What you feel is venom. Chemicals. And now chemicals are how some of these arthropods can defeat giant monsters. Now, he doesn't have a stinger, he has a stinker. Because this is an armored stink beetle. And at the tip of his booty here, he kind of knows who I am, so he's really not up for using it. But you can see it kind of poking out. He has a stink gland, and when he's scared, it goes, squirts out a little bit of chemicals at his predators. So anybody trying to eat him is going to go, they're going to try to wash off their tongue, but those chemicals are very sticky and they hang around for a long time. By the way, when I do the little trick, notice how I did it this way. Because I once did it, I've done it this way a few times and paid the price for it. It lasts for many hours, I will tell you.
Like what did he do?
Oh, he made the stinky chemicals into my mouth when I did the biting trick. So a lot of these arthropods have very interesting ways of protecting themselves. Like this gal right here.
It's a millipede. It poops. But you know what? Got out of the way now.
Excuse me. Girl, could you not? Anyway,
6, 7.
we're going to check
Whoa.
whether she is an arthropod.
6, 7.
My friend,
You
can you give it a little gentle pet? What does she feel like?
Touch it.
Now what you'll notice is she's curled up into a little ball here. She's curled up into a ball and she's feeling shy.
And she just
Give her a little pet. Give her a little pet. Give her a pet. There you go. Come on. There you go.
Was it hard or soft?
It was cold. Ooh. Good observation. She's very cold. Now, does she have... Oh, she's starting to relax a little bit. Notice how the coil of her body is starting to loosen up. She's starting to spread out a little bit. She is. Actually, there's a good reason for it. Because she's big. So there's a lot of interesting math that happens with animals as they change their size. So one of the things is, as you get smaller, you get stronger. Because of the math that determines how your muscles work and how heavy you are. So actually, we're kind of weak. It's not that ants have some special adaptation that makes them strong. It's that they're small.
It had like a mini.
A centipede?
No. It's a centipede because it has like a...
Well, let's check. Is she an arthropod? Do you think she's an arthropod?
No.
What do you think? Who thinks she might be an arthropod? All right. Who thinks she's definitely not? She's missing something. Ah, good. See, it's okay to say that she is, but you want to make sure that you're back in. Dropped a bunch of dirt. Thankfully, that was just dirt that time. All right. Is she a crustacean arthropod? What should I look for if she's a crustacean?
No neck.
Antenna. All right, let's check. Let's see if she has no neck or an antennas.
What was that rumbling?
That was the train.
Ew.
Ew, big talk coming from somebody whose organs are on the outside. Cover up your organs.
Has antennas.
Does she, girl, could you hold still for a minute? Does she have antenna?
Yeah.
Yes, she does, on her little face. And she has a head. Look, she can move her head around. So what else should I look for? Booty legs? Well, let's see. Let's go down until we find the booty. All right, let's see. Where does the booty start? Where does the belly start? Wait, there's the end. Where did the booty start?
There's no booty.
There is no booty. Wait a minute. Maybe she's a caterpillar, right?
No. She's a centipede. She's a millipede.
How do you know? Well, here's the thing, and this is a great time of year to figure this out. Next time you see a caterpillar, take a look at its body, and you'll notice something, because caterpillars are insects. They only have 6 legs, right here at the front. So if you look at a caterpillar at the front here, the 6 legs at the front are little claws. They're like little claws, whereas these back ones are lumpy stumps with Velcro at the end. These aren't real legs. In fact, scientists have a different name for them. They're called prolegs. And next time you see a caterpillar, look for the real legs and the prolegs. But does she have prolegs?
No.
No, she's got real legs all the way up and down. Look at those legs. Okay, so she's not an insect. She's not a crustacean. She belongs to our third group called myriapods. Can you say myriapod?
Myriapod.
Now myriad, hey, who did that? Myriad means lots and lots. Pod means leg. So myriapod means
Lots of legs.
lots and lots of legs. Again, there's tons of word science and wordplay in science. Just pay attention to the words and where they come from, and you'll get a lot of information right away. So myriapods includes, girl, you are making a mess. It includes centipedes and millipedes. Which one do you think she might be?
Millipede.
Who thinks she might be a millipede? Raise your hand. All right, now who thinks she might be a centipede? Raise your hand. Well, good hypothesis. Let's do an experiment and check. Because, of course, what fun is science if you're not going to check for your answers? Gather data. Find out. So let's see. We read a little bit in our books, and we find out centipedes are fast, venomous predators. Millipedes are slow recyclers. So let's do a speed test. Let's see. Does she have that fast centipede speed? 3, 2, 1. Run, 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 run! No, she's going too fast! She's running away! Oh no, she's running off the cliff! There's no time to waste, I have to rescue her! No! She's turning towards the other bugs!
Aww, he's so cute.
Alright, let's do another experiment. Let's do a venom test.
Yeah.
Who wants to test out her venom? You! Come on up!
Not it. What's a venom?
All right. Okay. I need you to hold that. Come a little closer. Hold out your hand like this. Okay. Oh no, she's curling the curl of death. Okay, she's opening up. Okay. 3, 2. Do you need me to hold your hand?
No.
3, 2, 1. Actually, hold on a second. Let's think about snails for a minute. Are snails arthropods?
No.
What are they missing?
Legs.
They have no legs. Now, what about the shell? Isn't the shell an exoskeleton?
No.
Sort of.
Yes, it is, sort of. But here's the thing, is exoskeleton, now we can understand it for a second. Exoskeleton does just mean outside bones. But that can be a whole bunch of other structures. For example, turtles are vertebrates like us, but they also have a partial exoskeleton. Their shell, their ribs have become an outside bone structure instead of an inside one. But as we can tell, it evolved from a totally separate place than these guys' exoskeletons and is made of different stuff. Does anybody know what a snail shell is made out of? It's actually mostly made out of calcium carbonate, which is chalk. So it's a rock skeleton on one part of their body instead of a plastic skeleton over their entire one. Different chemicals, different structures, different place, different family. Okay, are you ready now? 3, 2, 1. Your mother was an earthworm! Oh no, the venom's working faster than I thought. She's frozen in pain. Oh no, the giggling stage! No! No! Okay, how are you? Any bite? Sure, let's try again. Well, thank you for your bravery. You may have a seat. But I have a problem. Which part of my experiment was designed in a way that was able to tell the difference between her ability to bite and her choice to bite? Which part of my experiment could even tell the difference? Like, let's imagine aliens are coming to Earth on their summer vacation, and they have a little guidebook, and it says, we want to go to Earth. They have a technologically advanced species called humans. And they land on Earth, and they look for humans. And it says, humans drive cars and play on playgrounds. And so they look around, they see a dragonfly. They go, is that a human? No, it's not driving a car or playing on a playground. And then they see a fish in the water. They go, is that a human? No, it's not driving a car or playing on a playground. Are these humans? Yeah. No, they're not driving cars or playing on playgrounds. They're not humans. So it sounds ridiculous, but my experiment actually had the exact same flaw. In that my experiment only works if she chooses to do the things that we're looking for, but she might not. Now, you might choose to go to a playground today, but did you choose to have a nose today?
No.
Did you choose to have 2 legs?
No.
Did you choose how many fingers are on each hand?
No.
No. Now, behavior can give you evidence, but anatomy is much more conclusive. So centipedes don't just magic their venom into you, they have big venomous fangs. So let's take a look. Does she have big venomous fangs?
No.
No. Where's the fangs?
Nowhere.
She's got a face shovel there. It's a really good, effective burrowing shovel for her face. Now, another thing is centipedes have legs in twos. You notice how their body is segmented. It's the same thing repeated over and over again. On every segment of a centipede's body, they have 2 legs, one going each way. But on millipede's body, they doubled that. That's actually why millipedes have so many legs. They doubled it into 4, or 2 going each way. You'll see little groups of 4. So let's take a look. Does she have legs in 2s or 4s? 4s. 4. And there's her butt. And this is our final and very important piece of scientific evidence. For you see, centipedes have large pairs of legs in the back, and maybe a little pair of claspers, a little pair of pinchers. Millipedes, however, have armored booty doors. Which one does she have? Does she have pinchers or doors? Doors. So she has booty doors and legs in 4s and no venomous fangs. And she didn't bite and run slowly. Which one is she?
Millipede.
Was our hypothesis correct?
Yeah.
Yes, but now we have evidence, science, to back it up. She's a giant African millipede, the biggest type in the entire world.
How old is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
They can live to be 5 to 8 years old, but don't eat her. See, you can't just be a big, slow, crunchy hot dog in nature and hope that everyone just leaves you be. So, millipedes are poisonous. They ooze poisons out the sides of their body when they're feeling scared. Now, on a giant African millipede, I don't know if she's doing it. No, she's actually really not particularly annoyed by me at all. But on giant African millipedes, it smells like weird cleaning chemicals. But some millipedes will give you rashes, or they can give you blisters, or make you go blind, or kill you, so don't eat millipedes.
Literally kill you.
Oh, right. Yes, some millipedes secrete hydrogen cyanide, which binds to your body's ability to metabolize nutrients and process oxygen, and it basically, it will actually legitimately kill you. And as you have seen, they open up those booty doors and let you know what they ate recently to maybe take away your appetite. So don't eat millipedes. Now, we've talked a whole bunch about how these guys can protect themselves from predators, but I have not yet shown you guys any predators. Of course,
Oh
it's
yeah,
the first time for everything.
I saw that one.
Ha ha! Ha ha! It's really scary.
It's just a leg.
Ha! Uh-oh. He escaped! No, I'm just kidding. He's right here. It's this big guy. Now, okay, you guys are probably getting pretty good at this. Is this guy an arthropod? Does he fit the arthropod features? Yeah, you guys are getting pretty good now. Now we're basically able to recognize arthropods even better than we can recognize bugs from when we started. So, you want to give him a gentle pet? Remember, he does have feelings, so be nice and careful to him. Gentle. Good job. Wow. I like them gentle hands, that's for sure. Now, as you can tell from his equipment, he is a predator. He does have big, strong, sharp. Oh, you want to do it?
Claws.
He has big, strong claws.
He doesn't have claws, he has claws.
Well, if you want to get really technical, they're called pedipalps, which means foot tongues. It seems that some friends are feeling a little nervous about this guy for some reason.
He doesn't have claws, he has claws.
For some reason, I can't possibly imagine that some friends are feeling a little nervous about this guy with claws that are an inch long. So there's actually good reason for this. There's multiple reasons. One, you can pick up on the fact that he does come with some equipment that may or may not be friendly. There you go. But there's actually another factor that we'll talk about in just a moment. You want to give him a little pet? You give him a little pet? All right, so let's get a little deeper. Which arthropod group does he belong to?
A rattleship.
A rattleship?
No.
All right, who thinks he might be a crustacean? Or what should I look for? Antenna, let's see. Actually, if he's any of our groups here, he's gonna have antenna. Crustaceans have antenna, insects have antenna, myriapods have antenna. Let's take a look at his nose. So there's his eyes right there. His mouth is right there. Where, wait, his nose there doesn't have any antenna. His antenna, wait a minute, these antennae look weird, and they're way back here with his legs. Those are not antenna, those are legs. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legs. He has 8 legs, no antenna, and no neck.
That's a spider.
So he belongs to our 4th and final group of arthropods. The spookiest one.
Arachnid.
Arachnids, good job. So arachnids have 8 legs, no antenna, no neck, no booty legs. They're very strange and they're very ancient. Arachnids are very, very ancient arthropods. Now, you might know them from spiders and scorpions. It's actually mostly ticks and mites, like we're talking 75% ticks and mites. And a lot of weird looking things. He is a giant whip scorpion named after those long, whippy front legs and his long...
Go get him away! That's venomous. Actually, like that. It has.
That's weird. Hold on a second. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at it. It's hairy. Look at that. It's got little hairs all over it. Do you know what else has hairs all over it? Your skin. And your skin actually has hairs for the same reason. Those hairs are sensory. So what happens is those hairs can feel air movement. They can feel touch, just like your skin can. It's a booty antenna. Booty antenna. And actually those front legs act just like antenna. Arachnids don't have antenna, so a lot of them will turn other body parts into antenna. Watch what happens when he walks. But wrong way, buddy. Wrong way. No, no. Ah!
Put him away!
He doesn't seem terribly interested. But look at those front legs. Do you see what he does when he starts to walk? He's tapping and scanning and feeling. He's using them to feel where he's going, because his eyes are terrible, first of all. So he is an arachnid, and even though he has big, big claws, he's not going to use them on me, because I'm a giant monster. If you're hungry, are you going to go and bite a giant monster? No, you're going to bite a hamburger or something like that, right? An apple, some celery. So he knows how big and tough I am. Now those claws could give me a pinch, but he's not going to do that, because if he pinches me, what am I going to do? Right? And without venom, because he has no venom, that pinch is not going to do much to me. It's not really going to hurt. It's going to go, boink. Maybe leave a little mark, and that's it. That's all. So he's one of our arachnids who looks terrifying, but is completely harmless. He literally, his worst weapon is he can spray angry salad dressing from his butt. That's it. If you like salad dressing, you got nothing to fear. Yes.
I have a fact.
What's your fact?
Daddy long legs are more related to crabs than spiders.
Other way around, actually. They are definitely, because daddy longlegs are indeed arachnids. Now, horseshoe crabs are closer to being arachnids than they are to being crabs. And let me show you, I don't have a horseshoe crab to show you, but I do have another thing to show you. So, one thing that's also very different, actually, these three groups are all related to each other. And as such, they have very similar mouth parts. But arachnids, they don't. So if we take a look at this guy's mouth, right into his mouth there, you can see those two little things right there. They're chelicerae. Those are his mouth parts. Now on spiders, those are the fangs. Horseshoe crabs have chelicerae. Nobody else does. Crustaceans don't. They have mandibles. Insects have mandibles. Myriapods have mandibles, a completely different mouth part, evolved at a different time. So in fact, horseshoe crabs are kind of arachnids, not crustaceans. All right, now that you guys are getting really good at your arthropod groups, let's look through some mystery arthropods and see if you can identify which of our four groups. So remember, what you want to look for is how many legs and where do they have them. Let's get out Mr. Cranky here.
Mr. Krabs.
Come here. Do you hear him?
Cicada?
Yeah, hissing cockroach.
Oh, really? Oh, it isn't cockroach.
You know what he's saying to me?
Put me down.
No, not quite. He's actually, right now, he's pushing on me with his horns. He's saying, "Hey, big tough guy, what do you think you are? I'm bigger and tougher than you. That was my personal space, and that was my lady." Oh, hey, where you running to? That was my lady in there. You better cut it out right now. I'll give you some of this and one of those. Oh, you like that? No, wait, no, never mind. I take it back. No, I'm running away. Oh, I'm so sorry. So these guys are. Oh, look, see, now he's back at it again. He's pushing me with those horns. So these are Madagascar hissing cockroaches. And if you notice, the boy has horns, Mr. Cranky. The girl does not have horns because the boys are territorial and aggressive. So what they do is they get into these pushing fights and they say, "I'm the big tough guy. No, I'm the big tough guy. I'm gonna get all the ladies. No, I'm gonna get all the ladies. I'm gonna push you tomorrow. I'm gonna push you the next Tuesday, I will." So they'll push each other until they find out who's the biggest and toughest and who's gonna get all the ladies.
He's a cook. It's a cockroach.
The other things that they'll hiss about is when they win, they have a special mating hiss. They go, "Ladies, I'm the handsomest and strongest. Check out my bug muscles." Actually, pretty much any time you hear a bug making calls outside, whether it's crickets or katydids or cicadas, it's basically the boys going, "Ladies, notice me! The season's so short, come check me out!" But they do have a third call. Oh, you do? My friend, you need to try. You can't wait until they're moving away to try. So they have a danger call. So hissing cockroaches live in big multi-family groups. And when one of them is in danger, they basically start thrashing and screaming, letting everybody else know it's dangerous. It's time to run and hide. Now, which type of arthropod do you think?
Insect.
What's your clue?
6 legs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent observation. What else can I check for just to verify?
Wings.
Wings.
Does he have wings?
No. But here's the thing. There's actually 3 reasons why an insect may not have wings. One is it's too primitive. There are groups of insects who evolved. All right, Mr. Cranky. There are groups of insects who evolved before wings. For example, springtails. They're about 1 to 2 millimeters long. You'll find them in just about any soil. They're these teeny tiny little guys that crawl around. Actually, I have some today. And they'll go beep and disappear. These guys evolved before wings did, so they never had them in their evolutionary history. Silverfish also don't have wings. The other reason is if they're babies. Only the adult insects have wings. Babies never have wings. Lastly, where did I pick these guys up from? Did I pick them up from the sky?
No.
No, where did I pick them up from? What?
Madagascar.
Well, Madagascar, yes. But where are they living? Right here. Underneath logs and rocks and tunnels. That's not a really good place to fly. So they evolved their wings away. It was just too much trouble. So they indeed are insects. They got antenna, head, chest, and booty, 6 legs. Let's move on. Ooh, I have somebody else to take a look at. You ready? Ooh. Now this one, I'm not going to be passing him around. First of all, which group does he belong to?
Myriapod.
Definitely a myriapod. Now, which group of myriapods? Centipedes or millipedes?
Centipede.
How do you know?
The legs come.
Well, I say he's given a vibe to be sure, but let's take a really close look.
Legs. Oh, 4 legs.
The legs aren't in here.
And if you look underneath his chin, what do you see crisscrossing down there?
No.
Big, strong, venomous fangs. And oh, there he goes. He's off for a light stroll here. Oh yeah, and look at that. That's just his walking speed right now. He is capable of some very, very, very high speed. All right, buddy, hold on. And if you can check out his boot, oh, did you see at the end of his booty? Those little tiny claspers there. If we could just get all right, he's engaging warp speed. I get it. He is a house centipede. You might find these guys in your homes. And as scary as they look, you don't have to worry about them. What's much more of a trouble is who they're eating. Because they are pest eaters. They eat flies and crickets and spiders and cockroaches. So if you see a lot of house centipedes in your home, it could be an indication that somebody else is living there that you do have to worry about. But these house centipedes, they're not going to bother you. All right. Let's check out our mosquitoes. You ready? Ouch! Ouch! Oh, it's so itchy! Ah! Wait a minute. That's not a mosquito.
Is it a mantis?
I don't know.
We're not okay.
We're not going to touch the scale. She's too delicate.
No touching for this one. We're looking but no touching because she's delicate.
Oh yeah, she's very well camouflaged. That's actually her main source of survival. It's just not being noticed in the first place.
Yeah.
Do you want to take off?
Can I please see?
You want to see her again? Here, let's take a look. Let's take a look under high magnification so we can get a good view of her anatomy. I'm gonna trip over myself here. I'm very, very majestic. All right. Well, so I've heard mantis from a couple of people. Now, here's a fun fact. Mantises are ambush predator cockroaches. And their front legs have sharp claws and strong muscles. Do we see sharp claws and things to grab prey with?
No.
No, her legs are all walking legs. She's not a mantis. She's a stick bug. Now, which of our arthropod groups does she belong to, and what clues do we have?
Insects.
Does she have a head with antenna?
Yeah.
Does she have 6 legs?
Yeah.
Does she have any legs on her booty? Ooh. Ah! A lot of people think that's a stinging booty. It's a throwing booty. Because when she goes number 2, she throws it at you. Or rather, she just throws it. Let me show you a picture of somebody. This is a tomato hornworm caterpillar. And it has befallen a very unfortunate fate. You see, these guys eat lots and lots of tomato plants, and they make big chunky poops. And Can you use quiet? When they poop, it just drops wherever they are, and they make these big piles of poop. Now, a parasitic wasp smelled that poop, flew in, stung the caterpillar, and laid its eggs inside. And so those baby wasps hatched inside the caterpillar and devoured it from the inside. And so when they were done, they burst through the top, made their cocoons, and then popped out to transform and fly away. She doesn't want that to happen. So she hides herself by flinging her poos so predators can't find her. All right, let's go for somebody, ooh, I know. Ooh, hey girl, why don't you go back? Let's go for somebody a little bit spookier. You ready? Ready for somebody a little on the spooky side?
No.
Ah, he escaped! I'm just kidding. He's right here. Come here, big guy. Oh, he's scared. Come here, come here, come here. I'm not gonna hurt you, don't worry. What is this? What is this?
Oh, Taylor Swift scorpion.
Well, you got it right. Now, which group does it belong to?
Arachnid.
Arachnid. Now, how can we confirm it's an arachnid?
It has 8 legs.
It does. Even those long, skinny ones that it's using to, where are you going? To tap and feel, those are legs. And it has claws like the. Come back, please. It does have its pedipalp claws, and it has those 2 little chelicerae in the middle. Does it have any booty legs? No. Now, here's another thing. It has no venom. No venom, no silk. It's not a true spider. Spiders produce silk and venom. This guy has neither one. As scary as he looks, he literally cannot hurt you. Even if he bites you with those long praying mantis-like claws, it's not gonna do anything. They cannot hurt you. It's just gonna go, boing, and that's it. That's all it's gonna do. So this guy is totally afraid. Now, the reason why, I remember before I said that we're kind of creeped out by arachnids, because our brains are built to detect arachnids from the day we're born. And we get kind of, when we see them, although you can turn that into, you all right there? He just jumped back in. You can turn that into excitement. Actually, let me show you another arachnid. This one's a little more famous. Come here, big guy. Really big guy. Oh no, he's so big! He's so big, he's...
Jumping spider!
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not just any spider. This is a jumping spider. Let's get a good focus. And what do you notice about him? He's got huge eyes. And does he have big claws?
No.
No, those little mustache things are actually his pedipalps. And spiders, look, he's looking right at me. Hello. And spiders' pedipalps are like little feelers. They don't use them for claws. Now, if you look between them, you can see those fangs curled underneath his body. Jumping spiders are visual hunters, by the way. Look at him. He's like, what is that thing up there? They're very curious. And if you ever find one, just spend some time watching it. Oh look, do you see all the little silken threads everywhere? He's a true spider. He's got venom, and he makes webs.
But they're adorable.
They're really cool. I mean, really, most spiders are really fascinating. But jumping spiders have a very high degree of intelligence. And here's another fun fact. We have scientific evidence they dream. So there was a study done. Now those eyes, they look like little domes. They're actually cones that go back into their heads. And the babies are clear. You can see through them. And so scientists watched them while they slept. And those cones started moving around and tracking things that weren't there, while the spider was sleeping and twitching a little bit. Do you know who else moves their eyes and twitches while they sleep?
Us.
We do, while we're dreaming. And so scientists are like, wait a minute. Does this mean spiders have REM sleep and dream? Well, we don't know for sure, because do I have a little machine that can peer inside of its brain and read its thoughts? No, we don't have that, at least not yet. So it's only speculation, but oh look, he's cleaning off his eyeballs. Again, those pedipalps are not for claws this time. They're little feelers. He keeps looking up at the camera. I wonder what he sees up there. Look at those big eyes. Now, if you ever see leaf hoppers or tree hoppers, these little wedge-shaped bugs, they often have really cool colors like green and red, and it turns out it's probably to confuse jumping spiders. Jumping spiders can partially see depth, as in how close or far something is, by its color shift. And so the different color stripes on a leaf hopper actually make it look like it's in two places at once. Very weird optical illusion. All right, I have one more bug. And of course I'm gonna finish with a hands-on, because why wouldn't I? And this one's a little tricky. A lot of people get confused. He has some features that definitely look like a few different of our groups. And here's another thing, when you pet him, he's squishy.
Huh?
His exoskeleton's very thin and flexible. So he's got a squishy feel to him. You wanna give him a little pet? Hey, there you go. He's squishy. Now the reason is, he lives somewhere that predators can't get to him. He lives inside of trees and underground. Predators can't get there, so he doesn't need powerful armor or weapons. Now, it might look like he has weapons, like look at his face. His body is mostly thin and flexible, except that face. Rock hard skull with big, powerful jaws for chewing through wood. He likes to dig tunnels through trees, so predators can't find him. And if I give his feet a little tickle, "Hey, what are you doing now? I'm gonna bite you!" What was I doing again? He often forgets to actually bite me. And when he does give a good pinch, but that's it. No lasting pain, because he has no venom. So, who can take a look at this guy and figure out what group of arthropods does he belong to? What do you think?
I think I know what it is.
Ooh.
Some sort of rhinoceros beetle larvae?
Ah, but that means which group is he in?
Insect.
Insect maybe?
How can you tell? Who can guess, who can see a clue for insect?
6 legs?
6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh no, don't bite me, no! Those are very powerful jaws. So he is a baby beetle. He's an eastern Hercules beetle. And people are like, wait, what? He's a rhinoceros beetle? Yes. See, a lot of insects transform. Coleoptera, the beetles transform. Lepidoptera, moths and butterflies, you know they transform. Diptera, the true flies transform. Hymenoptera, ants, bees, and wasps transform. By the way, if you ever have a friend who says, I see a baby bumblebee. No, they see a small bumblebee, but not a baby, because baby bumblebees look kind of like this guy. White, squishy blobs.
Yeah.
All right, my friends. That is the end of our show. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like a little more time, please feel free to come up and say hi. Don't forget to grab a card, bug your teachers, and grab a free wooden Mr. Cranky as part of my freebies. And don't forget to check out a book.